I think here is it. Okay, very good. Here we are live. Well, I am here. Ludmila is not here. Here is Ludmila. Okay, Ludmila is going to talk to you why I let everyone know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay? Okay, so,
Even long time we didn't stream, and now after a month we are we are here. Yeah. It's a long time. We are happy to be here today.
okay.
And we start now. I think in 1 minute.
Yeah, so we start now. We told everyone that we are already live because, as we told you before in the Instagram stories, we tell everyone by email that we are live, and we send them the link so they can watch also the recording if they can't be here live. And this time we are doing only YouTube, not Instagram anymore, because actually the reason why is, first of all, it's like Instagram is very fast consuming, so people don't care about a real tango lesson. They just want to scroll, so I don't care about Instagram. And the second thing is that here we have much more space because Instagram is for the mobile phones, so it's vertical format, so people can't really, or you can't see the full wide screen because we have to adjust this to Instagram. So that's why we don't care about Instagram. Instagram is for some other kind of fast consuming, but here we want to work properly using the space that we have. So if we have this space, we don't want to use only this one. So before we start, as Ludmila said, we were away for 1 month because I was traveling, but now we're here again and ready to start. We're going to be doing this again once or twice a week. I don't know, we will see. First, let's say it's going to be once a week. We are going to let you know all the time, every week, when we're going to be live streaming through the email list at UniversiTango.com. This is our opt-in page. You go there, you put your email, and you're into our email list to get the information. Or also through Telegram, which is also on Telegram. You go there and you type UniversiTango, and you're going to find our free Telegram channel. So, please speak too loud. So I have to turn the music down because of copyright things. Already it's not very good when YouTube identifies music here. So what we're going to do today are Sacada, Giro, and Barrida, and we're going to connect it in a very special way. The first thing that we're going to do is to understand where does the Sacada come from, and for this we're going to do a rebote. The rebote we're going to do is a very simple one. The rebote that everyone makes in milongas when they learn dancing. Everyone makes the same rebote. 2, 3, and they make a rebote here. Okay, this is just for you to understand where does this Sacada is going to come from. But I don't recommend you at all to do this rebote because it's a kind of improvisation killer. If you observe people at Milonga, you're going to see that many leaders that have no idea what to do, they do things like, for example, this. And then they repeat the kind of rebote again, and rebote again. And it's really awful to see those people dancing because they have no idea what they want to dance, and they repeat a rebote all the time. So I recommend you, if you want to first improve your what the possibilities in your mind, you have to push to uncomfortable. Okay, and let me correct the camera because I think we need a little bit more of the legs and less of the heads. And yes, we need to be able to show everything much more comfortable. So, why do I say push to uncomfortable? Because when you learn the rebote, you feel very comfortable doing the rebote. Rebote in every direction feels like, okay, I am doing something. But the truth is you're doing nothing. You just look bad dancing. And women, they feel like, again, a rebote. So for this reason, push to uncomfortable, put yourself uncomfortable out of your comfort zone and learn doing something right. And this is doing something more, something different than just a rebote. But we show it just for you to identify the pattern so that we can use it in another form later. And later, I mean with exactly now. We're going to do the same, but we're going to do it in cross system. So we do the salida, changing step, and 3 in cross system. And then we're going to do exactly the same rebote, but we are going to do it in cross system. So that means for the woman it's exactly the same. 2, 3, 4. There's the rebote. For the man is 2 change, 3 and 4, but in cross system. And here we do the rebote in a kind of cross position. So from this point of view, 2 change cross system, 3, 4, and here we do this rebote until this point. Okay. For those who can't identify really good which is my right and my left foot, I could wear the different color shoes. I have shoes here, different color shoes, but they are exclusively for Tango-Expert.com. So sorry, you have to get accustomed to only 2 black shoes like this. Anyway, I can't say this is bad because this is also how I learned to identify the right from, yes, to difference the right from the left foot when I was analyzing videos of my tango beginnings. So this is something that trains also your brain. Tango and learning tango, especially learning tango digitally, there is nothing to compare with physical learning. It's completely different. And you develop other skills. And one of the skills that you need to develop is to focus and concentrate. And differentiate the feet much faster even through the camera. If you get this skill, then you really get good at analyzing in tango. And thus you can also make faster improvements. So get accustomed to it. Then we have the cross system. And here in this cross system, we already know the rebote, now the rebote in cross system, and now we are going to rotate more with the upper body to the left, which is going to be like this. And here, if you see, we have already the sacada. So the sacada is going to happen because I move the woman in another direction through the rotation to the left. From this point of view, you will see 2 change, 3, 4, and now when I am doing this rebote, I will rotate the upper body to the left, and I will stay with my foot there where it is. So I am not going to change the position. It means when I show the one lower, 2 change, 3, 4, I rotate the upper body, but I stay here. And then when both legs meet, and they, let's say, they are fighting for the same space, then is when the sacada happens. So I keep the right foot in the same position all the time. 2 change, 3, 4, then rebote, and now I place the foot exactly there. I step twice in the same spot. And this is the moment when the sacada happens. Now, we're going to make this sacada even better because we want to make this sequence, as we always do, milonga friendly. And for this, we need to adjust the directions of our dance. But first of all, I want to remember women that we work here with a concept called Envoltura. What is an envoltura? For those who are asking themselves, what is an envoltura? The envoltura is the preparation of the second step forward. This is, you can write it down, it's going to be always the same description. The envoltura is the preparation of the second step forward. That's it. That means the preparation of a step forward. Which one? The second one. And it's always the second one. For example, in this case of the rebote, we have also the rebote. This is the first step forward, and it's the preparation of the second one. This is the envoltura. And envolver means wrapping. So she's kind of wrapping, in meaning of she's going kind of around me. That's why we don't really use back side forward side when we do the Giro, but we do back side forward forward. This is how we do the Giro. And in this case, we have again forward 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 from the rebote and another step forward, going like as close as possible to the mat. This is the main goal. And for everyone who's watching until this point, subscribe to this channel now. It's for free. And we're doing these live streams once or twice a week. And we let you know through our opt-in page at UniversiTango.com or through the free Telegram channel, which is UniversiTango too. You can go to Telegram, look for UniversiTango, and you are going to find it. And subscribe to this channel. It's for free. So, let's continue. So this is for the woman, the second step forward. Take it forward, and she goes forward now, kind of trying to go around her. Like here, trying to go around me. And what I'm going to do is I am going to, additionally to the rotation, I am going to change the angle of my left foot. Take a look. It's only for the mat. Cross system. When I do this rebote now, I am going to not stay here, but I am going to change the angle of my left foot. And then I will go forward again. Thus, what we are going to reach through this adjustment of the angle is that we are going to turn more. We are able to rotate more. We are able to turn more after this sacada. Then we have salida, change, 3, 4. I will open, and if you see now the sacada happens in another point and allows us to turn there. More. I'm still mixing German and English because today I spoke the whole day in German and then I have to switch to English. So, and as you see, the sacada, since I changed the angle of the left foot, is not on the same spot anymore, but it's also changing the direction. So it's not on the same spot anymore. Then you have to try it at home. But I showed you once. Pay attention to the point where I do the sacada. Take a look. Here, the rebote, and the sacada happens now in the direction of the camera, not the direction of the window anymore. So the angle of the sacada, we could say it changes 90 degrees to the left, more or less. So there's another thing that we are going to practice now, and this is for the woman backside forward, nothing else. Like the beginning of a media luna, we do a salida, and now she goes backside forward. This is an exercise only for the woman. Now for the man, remember, train your brain. It's not just trying to copy the step, and there's no magic formula so that the teacher tells you do this and it's going to work. You have to work on your own. So now, for leaders, side step, you go outside and you go. Step, change, back. Nothing else, very simple. Step and step, change, back. Remember, we are building all this sequence step by step. So we do it then together. Side step and 1, 2, 3. What is the woman doing? She's going around the man. So she's around the man.
Important is to rotate with our body. Yeah. Don't stop the rotation. I'm rotating all the time. Back, side, I'm rotating. Forward, I'm rotating. Yeah. Which also.
Exactly. So we do then. Take a look here. She is having tension on the right side of her back. Therefore, I'm explaining slow.
Yeah.
Then she goes to the right. Then she has to adjust the rotation. And then when she goes forward, she is having tension on the left side of her back in order to be pointing more or less with the middle of her upper body to me. More or less, because it's not possible to 100%. I wouldn't recommend it either. It's just too much. It doesn't feel good. But at least you must be aware of the middle of the leader through this rotation. So again, side step and take a look. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Now, from this point of view, side step and 1, 2, 3. What is the purpose now of this exercise? To do exactly the same but in cross system. Exactly as we did at the beginning. At the beginning, we did the rebote in a parallel system, and then we changed to cross system. It's exactly the same. We did now this exercise at the beginning of the media luna in parallel system. Now we're going to do it in cross system. We need a change or a transverse weight after the cellular. So I go on the left foot. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Very simple. It looks simple, but it might be confusing sometimes. So you have to practice. Change. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Very simple. Now, what are we going to do with this? We're going to join the first and the second part. So the first part was the rebote with this change of direction. And the second part was now the media luna, or the beginning of the media luna in cross system. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to connect both parts, and as a result, we have this. Cross system, the Sacada. We continue 1, 2, 3. So we should arrive until this point. Now, why in cross system? Because after the Sacada, you are already in cross system, going to the 3 in cross system. What is the 3? The 3 is this step in cross system. So after the Sacada, you're already there. And there is someone visiting us here. Oh, much la cámara. No, she doesn't want to. Okay. Then do whatever you want. So, again, with the first one, which is the rebote. And now take a look. We are in 3 in cross system. So if we keep rotating that part to the left, we can jump into the media luna in cross system, following the same direction of the main Sacada. In this point of view, it's salida, change, 3 cross system, and take a look. This is a 3 in cross system. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Now, Ludmila wants to say something.
Yeah, it's very important in the Giro, the forward step for the women, to have tension, yeah, and your back. If I don't have tension, back, side, forward, I lose the balance. Yes. Start back, side, and forward. Very important to have this tension, yeah, and your back in the right side. In this case, yeah.
Okay.
Now,
And here.
yeah. Illustrate you if I don't have tension.
What of you? This one?
Yeah. Right, back, side, one.
Okay, I'm doing the sequence. I don't know what you want to do.
Back, side. side, front. And now here is very important tension, yes. If I don't have this tension,
then there's no direction. So it's important to limit where you're dancing, not just, having all possibilities open is not going to be always the best. Sometimes you have to limit what possibilities you have so that you really find a direction. Otherwise, it would be like driving a car without direction. It's like just driving. You have no idea where you're going to arrive. It's exactly the same here. If you don't use the tensions of your back, you're going to be free and you're going to dance in every possible direction, but this is not applicable with your dance partner after. This is the reason why I told you on many occasions that if you visit a workshop where the teacher shows you how to do ochos like this, run away as fast as you can, because this teacher has no idea about tensions with the upper body, and whatever you learn there is not going to be applicable. Because when you practice ochos, you should actually be applying all the tensions with the back in order to limit your possibilities. This is what happens after. You are dancing in front of your dance partner and you have to limit. There are limits because your dance partner is in front of you. So if you learn to do ochos like this, I have seen that before. It's like, generating the pivot with the upper body. You can't apply this with your partner after. How would it look like? You have to be facing your partner to the middle. So these kind of teachers are no good teachers. Run away as soon as you can, as fast as you can. So now, let's go to the last part, because I said we're going to do a barrida too. Now, a barrida. Step by step from the beginning, so that you understand the barrida from the beginning. What we normally do with a barrida is here we're going to do a couple of exercises. We do the salida, we catch the foot, cross system, barrida. You should already know this barrida because we have taught this in I don't know how many videos, probably 80 videos on YouTube that we show the barrida. So this would be kind of a piece of cake for you. Here and barrida, that's it. Now, let's make the barrida a little bit more difficult. What we're going to do now is we're going to lead the woman to the 5. And we're going to catch her foot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, okay, now we'll do the barrida. Yeah. Now, from this point of view, you have to practice. It's fun to do that. It can be dangerous too, but it's fun. Take it. To the 5. Now stop. Okay. Here is going to be the barrida. Now, why am I doing this? Because we want to first realize where is she stepping after the cross. What are we going to do now? We are going to do exactly the same, but we are going to try to be a little bit faster. So we lead her out of the cross, and immediately, right after, we place our foot with the barrida. As you saw, what I did before was slower. First, observe where it is. Now place. Then do the barrida. Okay, letter number 2. Start reducing the time. Lead her there and place your foot a bit earlier than before. It's still not at the same time, but it's still earlier. So, then next step, if you can do it at the same time, exactly at the same time. So when you realize that she's moving her foot to this point, you start moving the right foot and you catch exactly, or you place your right foot exactly there where her right foot is, exactly at the moment when she stops. So, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the same time. At the beginning, you can watch where it is, you can look, but then you should start trying to get, let's say, this feeling of the distances and the space around you, so that you don't have to look at her foot anymore. This would be this: 2, 3, 4, 5, and you start getting a kind of feeling of where it is. But for this, you need to do it a couple of times. So that's why I tell you, you have to practice it. Okay, take some time and practice it. At the end, if you want to do these all kind of things and have fun doing these steps and these sequences, you have to practice. And at the end, you're going to suffer. It doesn't matter which way. Either you go to the milonga and you can't dance and you suffer because you can't dance, or you're going to suffer because you have to practice, and then you're happy at the milonga because you can dance better than anyone else. So you're going to suffer anyway. You have to choose how you want to suffer. So, and now what we're going to do now is to add an embellishment. And the embellishment is going to be in order to not just stay there and wait for the moment and then move the foot. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a pique and then we're going to catch her foot. Pique and catch the foot. Now you can, of course, do it like letter 1, letter 2, letter 3. For example, I stay now back here. You see I'm not correct, I'm staying. Okay, now what I'm going to do? She step, pique, catch, and barrida. This would be level 1. Now level 2, remember, it's going to be a bit earlier. So the pulse is smaller. Then we can do 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pique and down. You see it's already faster and earlier. Now, the last one would be at the same time. 5 and. So what means that? That I am going to do the pique as an embellishment back when she crosses, exactly at this moment. I do 2, 3, 4, 5, and I catch. And when you already have this, now we can start connecting part 1, part 2, and part 3. How is it going to look like? Well, it looks like this. I show you the full sequence. We do the salida, cross system, we do the rebote, we do the sacada, we do the giro here, back, side, forward, and here when she makes this ocho, now is the point where I catch the foot and do the barrida. Right? Exactly in this moment. So right after I did this step here, when she goes forward, back side forward, she goes back side forward. While she's pivoting, I am going to do the embellishment, and I will catch the foot exactly when she goes forward. And then you have the full sequence. So let's do it here. We do 3, the rebote, the sacada, the giro, back, side, forward, embellishment, and catch the foot and do the barrida. Now, from this other point of view, salida, cross system, rebote, sacada, back, side, forward, embellishment, and barrida. And then she steps over. Well, there are, of course, many ways of resolving this figure. Just to give you an idea, the woman could also make a sacada back to you. For example, 1, 2, 3, and you can do this barrida and you can do the barrida back. For example, there are many ways. So if I start giving you options now, there would be like probably, I don't know, 12 or 15 different ways of resolving that, just the options that I would tell you now, that occur now, but there are for sure more than 15. So this is would be just the first ideas probably. So, dear tangueros, if you want more from our private premium learning content, we recommend you to go to Tango-Expert.com. This is high quality content thought just for you to make improvement fast right now. And there are different sections on Tango-Expert.com. You have the musicality training video library, you have interactive musicality, guest teachers, Zoom sessions that we have over 100 Zoom sessions there. And you have also the Charla Tango, the podcast created exclusively for Tango Expert. Then you have the Solo Tango, and you have also now the level up routines, which are our routines for you to follow one-on-one, exactly as we do it. Our practice routines. You know what I say nowadays, there are not application problems. Sorry, there are not information problems. YouTube is full of videos. We have application problems. So we teach you how to apply everything, what we show you here, what we show you in the Zoom sessions, everything we learn you. We teach you how to apply all this step by step, following our practice methods, like practice sessions, record not too long, between 20 and 30 minutes, to follow step by step and to repeat and make improvements exactly using the method that we use. And this is at Tango-Expert.com. A couple of days ago, it was still possible to get a 14-day free trial. Now it's not possible anymore. You have to pay. But it's like $27 a month. Guys, you go to a milonga, to one milonga, you pay the entrance and a couple of wines or drinks or whatever, and you spend already the full month of Tango Express. How much do you really want to learn and improve? So if you want everything for free, then go also to the milonga and tell the organizer, I want to go in for free, and see what he tells you. So have a nice week. This week we're not going to do another live stream. It's going to be next week. We are going to let you know by email. To all of you, go to UniversiTango.com. This is an opt-in page. You can type your email and you are in, and you're going to get all this information for free. We have also the free Telegram channel where we let you know when we're going to do the next live streaming, together also with all free class reviews that we post every week, like 3 times a week. We're posting different class reviews for free, and the live streaming. So you get all this for free on our Telegram channels. Also, UniversiTango. You go to Telegram, type UniversiTango, and you're in. That's it. Takes like 2 seconds or 3 seconds. And that's it. And Tango-Expert.com. This is our private community, our private learning content that we create exclusively for this platform every single week. And you can see everything what we have done from the beginning of this project, because it's everything inside of the platform. Sure. So it's endless learning material. You have to choose what you want to learn from it, because it's endless. So, and until then, if you have any questions about everything what we did in this lesson, or whatever topic you would like to learn that is not musicality. In musicality, we do musicality only in Tango Expert, and I tell you why. I would do it also on YouTube. But the problem is that when we turn on the music too loud, YouTube identifies the copyright, and then many people can't see that video in many countries. So that's why we don't do musicality on YouTube anymore, because of copyright, it's not possible. So we do musicality, but exclusively in Tango Expert. But any other topic that you want, technique or some kind of figure or technique, or technique, I said technique twice. Okay, technique or some kind of figure, sequences, or you have any question about, for example, this lesson that we did now in this live streaming, write in the comments. We're going to read the comment and we're going to answer you at the beginning of the next live streaming. So until then, have a nice week. Practice. If you have any question, let us know, and see you in the next live streaming again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.